Hello. Very rocky start today. Haven't even seen what it's like in the game yet. Knowing my luck, it's going to be really jittery like before. Oh, that's cool. I like how the chat just decided to delete itself on this screen. Why would it do that? Let me just test something again. Oh, so it is actually showing the bot now. Okay. I just want to apologise in advance because I'm a little bit sniffly. So I might have some subconscious sniffles during this stream, which I do apologise about. I'll try and minimise the amount of sniffling though, because I know no one wants to listen to that. There might be a few times where I clear my throat as well, because past few days I've had a bit of a froggy throat. Unable to clear it. It's not great, but I'm feeling better than I was yesterday. I'll be totally honest with you, yesterday, another amazing dip in the bitrate just now. That's cool. Well, I hope everything's fine. It's saying it's green now. Yeah, Brett was here first, hi. I'm sorry to say. It's just the chat has cleared twice since he said first. Did I change the title and stuff? Yeah, I did. Excuse me. But yeah, since I don't really know what to do still, I wanted to do some achievement hunting in CK3, because I like playing CK3, mainly because I know what I'm doing. I think it's also my most successful game, that's why I'm getting the most viewers, so clearly that's what people want to see when they're watching me. And I didn't really want to start a new game nor carry on doing the Cornwall one, which I consider finished. So achievement hunting is a good in-between, because then we can just do like short burst games. I'll probably be a lot less, I guess, beginner friendly for these though. Like I won't be reading out every event like I do normally, just because the whole purpose of the run will be to get an achievement, so that is going to be my top priority, not really like role-playing or anything like that. And for that reason I'm probably not going to name many characters after viewers. I probably will still do a few, just because there's no reason not to. It's very easy, isn't it? But I'm not going to be as active with that, that's why I haven't included it in the title. Now I just want to confirm, am I sounding okay? I'm guessing I am, seeing as no one has said where's Mech or anything like that. I don't know. I'm paranoid that something's going to be wrong with this stream because it's been such a rough start already. I'll also have to set the goal command as soon as we've picked an achievement. Let's switch over to the game though, which I haven't actually told it to capture yet. Since I last streamed CK3, I've changed my settings a little bit, so I'm now playing in windowed mode. And I'm wondering if that's going to have an impact on the frame rate that the stream captures at. Because even though it was miles better than what it was before since I changed those couple of like commands in OBS, it was still laggier than what I wanted. Like just comparing myself to other streamers, even just like small streamers like myself, theirs all looked better than mine. And I don't like that, goddammit. So hopefully I haven't at least ruined it. Alright, I'll get some audio for you while I'm setting my chat up on my phone. 1 second. Hopefully that's fine. It looks a little bit quiet, but it's a quiet song anyway. Alright, let me just get the chat open on my phone. No, not Spotify. How are you two doing anyway, Hoy and Brat? I hope you're well. Right, go to dashboard. Stream manager. Late home. Is what it is, I guess. I'm late streaming. Oh, even more fun times for this stream. The chat doesn't want to load now on my phone. I'm doing good. I was going to properly stream today, but I lost myself in changing OBS settings. I remember when I first tried streaming a few years ago, like before I got properly into it, there was times where it's like I'd get started, I'd like go through all the settings, I'd make a bunch of stuff in advance, and I'd like spend ages doing that, and then I decided, maybe not today. I'll just start tomorrow having it all ready. God damn it, Twitch, work. The app is being a pain in the ass. It's just not loading anything, let alone my channel. Oh, there we go, live, creator mode, stream manager, and we have a chat, huzzah. I'm just gonna send a little test message. Oh, it says connecting, it's not actually started yet. Okay, now it has, test. Okay, good, chat is working. Right, what achievement do we want to do then? Because there are a few. I've done a lot of achievements already, so we're just going to probably go for the first one in the list, which, if my memory serves, might be the one where you play as Robert the Fox in Italy, which could be a fun one. And then Fallout players, I will mod my game, then I'm going to play it, and it's going to be so much fun 8 hours later. Well, that was some fun modding until next time repeat. I did that with Skyrim. I've got like 50 mods on my Skyrim thing going at the moment, but Skyrim recently got an update, so half my mods are now out of date, and I tried running the game and it looks like ass. So I'm just going to wait a bit to continue that. Hello, Kaysen. I hope you are well. Painful modding, not fun. I also do the same with City Skylines. It's very easy to just get shitloads of assets in City Skylines. So, sorted from easiest hardest in the paradox list here. Some of these I would actually move around a bit, like some hard ones are easy, some easy ones are hard, for example. But yeah, the first one we haven't got is in easy, and it is The Things Love Does For Us. Have a lover save you from a murder attempt. And I would say this is actually hard, because you can't control when this is going to happen. It depends on a few, like, luck factors, really. Like, it depends on you having a lover, depends on you having a murder scheme against you. Then it also depends on that lover being willing to save you from the murder scheme. And that's also assuming that the murder scheme goes in the direction where that's an option in the first place. So we can't really just set out to do that. That's something we sort of just have to hope we get, I think. Maybe there's a strategy to it, a guide or something that I could follow, but I'm not going to start with that one, just because too many variables, like I just said. Here's another one which could be a bit of a pain in the ass. Saga in Stone. Have your dynasty erect 100 rune stones. So what, that'd be a Viking game where we basically just dedicate to spending all of our money on raising rune stones as soon as we possibly can. I think there's like a 5 or 10 year limit between raising rune stones or something like that. So we'd need, what, to raise 100 if it's like 10-year gaps? No, that can't be right. I mean, we could try it, but it's a bit less concrete. Maybe we can try that at the same time as something else. As a dwarf, win a Varangian adventure war anywhere outside of Europe. We could combine these two, so create a custom character as a dwarf. Do like a speedrun, like back-to-back Varangian adventure. In fact, no, only one character can do a Varangian adventure per lifetime, so that wouldn't really work. We'd have to hope that our descendants would also be dwarves. We could try and, like, you know, cheese that a bit, though, and, like, marry another dwarf. Make it so we're extra fertile, so we have loads of kids to increase the chances that one of them is also a dwarf. You know what? Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. That does sound fun, because a Varangian adventure war outside of Europe. I think to get outside of Europe, you only really need 2, maybe 3 Varangian adventures, and that's pretty easy. I've done them before. So I think I'll go for that one. Let me set the goal then. Right. Meg hasn't set a goal. Meg will set a goal. Saga in Stone. What is that one? It is erect 100 runestones. Plus a dangerous business. I guess that's Lord of the Rings reference, isn't it? Or Hobbit, rather. And what is that one? Dwarf Varangian adventure outside Europe. Varangian adventure outside Europe as dwarf. By the way, how did you like Overwatch 2 with you? It was fine, Hoy. I liked playing with you. I don't really care about the skill of people I'm playing with, to be honest, because I only ever really play Quick Play or Mystery Heroes anyway. Bringing in... Right, let me just see if this command has worked. Should be saved now. Let's have a go. Goal. There we go. Sargent's erect 100 runestones plus dangerous business. Win a Varangian adventure outside Europe as dwarf. I should probably say as a dwarf. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that. It's only a little thing. Yeah, I'll put a full stop there. Okay. So we know what we're doing now. We can get started. We can have some fun creating a custom character as well, which could be entertaining. I'm just going to refresh my Steam, not my Steam, my creator dashboard on Twitch as well to make sure my video is up to date. Because I'm going to want to do the little lag check since I played with settings for a while. You can see I don't have any current saves this time, since my documents folder is empty and I haven't put my saves back yet. But that's not a problem, because we are starting something new. Gotta do the 867 start. Well, technically you don't have to, but you might as well, because there's more Vikings around with you. We could try and do it in 1066 as Eric the Heathen, who is the last Norse vassal of Sweden here. But that would just be extra difficulty, which we don't need. So yes, 867 it shall be. Also, what was the voice line you were spamming? Was it as Winston? Was it the red firework one? I like spamming the red firework one. I spam voice lines as every character, Hoy. That's all I ever use voice lines for. I try and just have like the most annoying ones possible. And the red firework one's good because it's like the perfect length, so you can spam it just to say the red firework, the red firework, the red firework, and then by the time he's finished the full voice line talking about the green firework as well, you can fire it again and go back to the red firework. It's all about optimizing the trolling, Hoy. Right. If we want to be doing a Varangian adventure outside of Europe, I just realised Africa probably also counts as that. So we could start as Hastein, except we turn him into a dwarf, do a Varangian adventure to like Morocco, and that could be good. Only problem is, that's going to be one achievement out of the way, and then we'll be left playing the game as a dynasty of dwarven Vikings in Morocco just trying to spam runestones. Let's have a look how the game looks. Is it laggy at all? Let me move around. Seems okay. No, the one that fits with your Steve Irwin skin. Oh, natural selection? Maybe? I think this is the plan, though. Because even if we do give up and decide we're not doing the Saga in Stone one, we can do the other one, the Dwarf one. This is just my, like, default rule set. Good, I call it. It's Iron Man enabled, of course, for achievements. It's all very standard. The only, like, changes really are Exclave Independence is total to clean, like, make sure the map's clean every generation or so. Hybrid and divergent cultures are less common because they're a little bit silly with the vanilla setting, I find. I think then we've also got Mongol invasion set to random. Oh no, it's default, so 1200, and then Hungarian migration is immediate. I think that's fine. No limitation on Al-Andalus being collapsed from the inside as well. Yes, I only sadly have base voice lines. Well, I've been playing since Overwatch came out, so as you can imagine I have like most of the cosmetics for most characters. So let us create a custom character here. We don't want to make it harder for ourselves, we'll just play as male. I think we probably want to be bisexual, maybe, so we can like go hard on the sex appeal to have more kids. I realise that you can't have kids with another man, but it'll just help if we're going for like seduction and stuff. Or will it? Actually, I don't think it makes a difference, but whatever. Yeah, we're fine as Norse, that is the whole point, otherwise you can't do a Varangian adventure. Now, I can't remember, is there a limit for the achievement? Do you have to start in Europe? I don't think you do you? Because I mean, not Europe. What's it called? I guess Fennoscandia or Fennoscandinavia. Well, I'm sure we'll find out. Sorkvir? Why not? Just do a random design. Go for something that looks decent enough. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Sorkvir Scarf, I think we're called. No point changing Montague because we're going to be leaving straight away anyway. Now, let's go, like, hard on... In fact, yeah, no, we're not doing the seduction thing first because we might be able to just win the Varangian Adventure as the starting dwarf. But, yeah, we want to go hard on, like, military. So, I'm going to pick Brave. I'm going to pick Zealous, possibly, for the 2 Martial there. Ambitious would be nice. I'll take that. We'll, like, balance out the points a bit finer afterwards. I just want to get, like, the base things down what I know for certain I want. I think Zealous is a good shout. Other traits. Now, the most important one we want is Dwarf. That should be around here, I believe. There it is. Dwarf. We don't really need anything else. Anything else we get is just a bonus for, like, prowess and things, which would be useful. But it's going to cost more points. Let's not be married, because we want the option to marry another dwarf, so we can, like, double our chances of our children also being a dwarf. Just be, like, mega fat, because why not? You actually have you have more points if you make yourself younger, which seems a little bit odd. Oh, look. Beard and no beard. As soon as you turn 18, he's got, like, a decent beard going. Outstanding. He also gets, like, fatter as well as he gets older. Oh, and then he gets really thin. But I find it odd that you actually gain points if you go younger, because this is giving us more playtime and more chance to, like, survive. So that's very strange. Let's do some more traits then, I suppose. Master Hunter. Strategist, maybe? Yeah, sure. We're gonna build a tank here. I want a word with the idiot who put my fire alarm right on top of my hob. My ears hurt because of steam. That is genius design. When I were in my flat, I was quite lucky because my fire alarm was round the corner from the kitchen in the hallway, and I could just shut the door between it, so... I had it go off once because I didn't realise how much steam was coming off the hob, but, you know, never again. Short reign. We don't have to worry about a short reign because we're not going to have any vassals, Hoy, because we're literally just Montague, the one county. I don't know if you even get the short reign anyway automatically just from being young. We're probably going to inherit the title history from Hastein, in which case it'll probably say we've been ruling for a few years already. I'm just thinking, do we want to, like, manually change any of these skills? Because we're not looking great in everything else. It's all well and good having decent prowess, but our martial is also a little bit shit here. Gallant, perhaps? I don't think I care so much about prowess, so I'm going to actually drop Master Hunter. I'm going to increase my stewardship a bit, increase my in fact, no, I want, like, at least 20 martial. I do not give a shit about learning whatsoever. That is going right down. I sort of care about diplomacy, but I care way more about martial. I don't really care about intrigue. Let's just hope we have a good spy master to carry us for this. A little bit more stewardship, maybe. We'll knock our prowess down to 20. I can live with that. I think maybe one more stewardship? No. We're over by 1 point, which is a bit annoying here. The alternative is to be under by 6. There's going to be a balance here somewhere. Hob, stovetop. Why not? Because if you're cooking, it's like odds are you're going to be producing some steam. Maybe a bit of smoke, I guess, if you got like the grill opening on or something. So it should just be like a given that the fire alarm shouldn't be directly above it. I mean, I guess if you do actually have a fire, that's probably also where it's most likely going to start first. Assuming it's a kitchen fire. Could have an electrical fire instead. But, oh, actually strong. That would be a good one to get, because then we have the health bonus as well. Ah, right, let us rethink this. I didn't even consider... Oh, I want to just go for more good traits like that. Why is our education gone shit? That's a bit weird. Anyway, I'm going to, like, tweak some stuff again here, because now we are massively over the limit. I'm going to drop Gallant. I think... we probably do have to get rid of one of these traits. Maybe we could just, like, go with 2 personality traits, because ambitious isn't that important. You are making jokes. Ha. Maybe we compromise, and instead of Legendary Blade Master, we get, like, a lower one. Maybe just Aspiring Blade Master. I guess we don't really need strategists, because we're going to take it ourselves anyway by going down the martial lifestyle tree. We're actually looking a bit worse now. The health boost from stupid character, yeah, he's just a big meathead. Not even a big meathead, just a little meathead. We're still way over it. Well, I suppose Herculean is just better than strong in every way. Look, you get more health, you get more prowess, and you also get attraction opinion, so let's drop strong. We're still over by 63 points. We could start a little bit younger. Oh, that's why our education changed, because... I see. Right, so if we start... Well, we want to be old enough that we already have the education, so it's got to be 16. I don't... Herculean must be a really valuable one. Must admit, I've never, like, created a metagamey custom character before, so I have no idea. Herculean has 180. We're over by 63. I think I'm gonna get rid of Blade Master as well. Oh, you know what we can do? We can give our stuff that gives us points back, so we could go for, like, some of these as well. Like stuttering and lisping. Scaly doesn't make a difference. Bleeder is health, not good. -5 from being a deviant, yeah. -5 from being a fornicator. An adulterer. Probably not a murderer, because -10 opinion with everyone. Just get some minuses like wound. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I used to pick wounded when I made custom characters in CK2, but I'm not so... I don't really trust the court physician straight away as much as I did in CK2, so I don't want to risk it. Disloyal? Sure. In fact, if we do enough of these, we can get strong again. Maybe there is a disease we could live with or a condition. Fertility -20% is not ideal. One-eyed, but we lose prowess, and we're already doing pretty shit on prowess for some reason. Not sure how that happened. We were at like 20 before. Possessed. Some moderate health penalty. We don't actually have to worry about the health penalties too much because Herculean gives us a huge boost. I don't think Scarred gives minus in CK3, Hoy. Yeah, no, Scarred actually gives +10 because it's a good trait. Look, it's plus prestige and attractiveness. I think One-Eyed is a decent option, though. We do need to work on recovery. Oh, wait, One-Eyed is +10 as well, not minus. What about... no. Oh, wait, yeah, no, Possessed is what I was looking at, wasn't it? Lunatic? And don't really want to take too many health penalties. We could take some stress traits as well. Like Irritable, I know that's 0. Reclusive, I'm fine with taking. Drunkard? No. We know what happened last time I was playing as a drunkard. That went terribly wrong. Comfort eater. Contrite. I think we're probably going to need money, so we're best not, like, give it away that much that we have 2 traits causing us to lose it. No minuses up here, but we are... God, we have a lot of red traits right now. I would like to take Disfigured, but I really don't trust in the minus 20% fertility. I think that will fuck us. We have to be wary of it. Slow isn't great. Inbred? No. Wheezing is health, I think, yeah. It is only a tiny penalty, though. Strong was what, like 120 points? Is there anything else that gives like a decent amount? Murder isn't even that good, minus 20. We are going to pick up a couple of these traits naturally from pursuing a martial lifestyle, because you'll get events where you can like trit in as a commander, so we don't have to worry about them. One-legged loses more prowess. We're already dwindling on prowess. We might actually just want to spend the rest of the points we have on increasing prowess back up. We want at least like 20. We want a bit of stewardship just so we can like actually afford a decent army. Because we might need it. I mean, this isn't that bad. Plus question mark? What do you mean? Why does Cannibal give plus? Because it gives you more prowess and dread, I think. So it is just overall a decent trait. I think it's like poor general opinion, but then it gives you like good combat stuff. Oh no, it's just, yeah, look at that. Plus 2 prowess, stress loss, natural dread, and opinion of other cannibals. There is no reason not to be a cannibal, apparently. Personality traits, I don't think you can get negative ones. Oh, you can. Maybe there is like a negative one that doesn't affect martial. Shy. Maybe there's a negative one that actually gives martial. I can't think off the top of my head if there is. There's plenty of negative ones that are good for intrigue, but... Paranoid and shy seem to be like the only, like, practical options. Lazy is just bad. I'm surprised Arbitrary gives you cost points, because I think Arbitrary is a terrible one. That should probably just be like a plus 10 at most, if you ask me. Paranoid could be good, because we can start going for Dread gain as well, so people are scared of us, maybe. Though you do lose you gain 100% more stress. Shy... yeah, let's go Shy. Now let's make up some more stewardship. Maybe a little bit more martial. Okay, I think that's probably the best we're going to get. Minus 50 dread gain from being paranoid. Wait, or from Shy? Where did you see the minus 50 dread gain? Oh, stress gain. Wait, was it? Whatever. Well, I'm happy with this. I think we've got a decent enough character. We've got to play around with the appearance, though. Well, we were Norse, aren't we? Northern. Could just do, like, some random chubby lads. God, these look like... I mean, to be fair, they are actually sort of children. Right? Like, 16 years old. They're not really adults yet, so... Oh, I like this one. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can't bother customizing further. I'm just happy enough with that. And this is achievement enabled. So many negative traits just to buy out the fact that we have Herculean. That really is like the only good other trait we have. These 2 are decent, and then we also have good education. So for like 4 decent traits, we had to take all these bad ones. There we go. Now we are Count Sorkvia of Montague. Fuck Hastein. It's all about my boy Sorkvia. Achievements enabled. Let's go. What should we call it? Dwarven runestone in Morocco? Question mark? Oh, not allowed question mark. Dwarven. Is that right? Dwarven? Or is it just Dwarven? Like, I think it's just like that. That'll do. Dwarven runestone in Morocco. We actually have... Oh, I didn't consider that. When you start as Hastein, you actually have more men because you have special troops from the start. But since we're no longer Hastein, we don't have those. When you start a Varangian adventure, though, say against this guy, which is too far away, damn, this guy isn't, though, then you will actually gain some, I think. I'm pretty sure when you declare a Varangian adventure, it does spawn a bunch of men for you. But I didn't consider that in order to do this, you actually need distinguished level of prestige, apparently. Which is the next level, so we're going to need 1,000 prestige first. I guess that means we're just going to do a fuck ton of raiding, and hopefully Frankia doesn't decide to kill us here. We also want to marry a dwarf, don't we? So we can try and have beautiful dwarf babies. Oh, would you look at that? How disappointing. Well, let's hold off on marriage, because some might appear later down the line. I haven't played a Viking in quite a while. Oh, actually, no, that's not true, because when I did achievement hunting off-stream a little while back, I started as Hastein as well. But, yeah, you spend prestige, I think. Oh, wait, no, we're one of the few feudal Vikings in this start date, so we are just paying money for our men-at-arms. Right, let's go for... We need more men, so let's just go for martial rather than prowess. I know I'm not married, I know I'll game over. Not endorsed by my Goody. My Goody with 0 learning. Well, let's just fire him. Maybe not put my Spy Master in, because my Spy Master is better at being a Spy Master. Well, not better, but better than the alternative. Man, we got some really crap people for this position. The other choice is Vigdis, with 1 learning. At least she likes us a bit more as well. Money, you? What is the history of this location? I think Hastein is meant to represent the Loire River Vikings, which were a group of Vikings that settled along the River Loire here. They occupied, like, river islets in the middle of the river, so that it was, like, hard to get to their camp. And from here, they pretty much just raided all these lands around the River Loire, as you'd probably expect. That's just a guess, because I read about the Loire River Vikings in my Vikings module at uni, but not a Hastein, like, that lived here in Montague. So it's just my guess that he's meant to represent the Loire River Vikings, because they were a big enough influence on Frankish history that they deserve to be in the game. It's just they can't exactly have a single province in the middle of the river here, so I guess Paradox compromised and gave them this county. Or maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I confess, that is like all pretty much just guessing. You can hire a court physician, which we should probably do. She's gonna be very dangerous, because she's already like the most powerful person against us in a plot, which she would probably join because she hates us. Unreformed. What does she mean, unreformed? She is the same religion. Unreformed. Wait, what? Prevents tribal rulers from changing government type? Oh wait, is this a religion thing? Like... Yeah, it is like this unreformed. Oh, right, yeah, because I don't think you're actually meant to be allowed to control feudal territories, like, by default, if you're still a unreformed Norse. It's just the only exceptions to that are the ones that start with it. Alright, Brett. Catch you later. So yeah, you've got, like, Montague, you've got Jorvik, you've got Sufriar, I think those are like the main exceptions where they can control feudal territories. I might be wrong with that though. To be honest, I didn't realise that were a thing until a minute ago. Right, what are we actually doing? We're raising Crown Authority because, yes. I guess we're going raiding, but we don't really have great options for raiding. Mainly, maybe Cornwall. We'd be outnumbered. However, we do have good prowess and... we're going to say good commanders, but our commanders are pretty terrible. Maybe quality will prevail. Vikings are pretty strong, so... I'm going to go over to Devon and we'll see what we can do. It doesn't matter too much if he kicks our ass and we die straight away, because we won't have any money to lose and it won't take us that long to recover our army because it's so small anyway. If we're lucky, we'll finish this in time to actually move province and get a defensive bonus, but I don't think we will. No, we took his heir, so that is at least someone we can ransom, so... Guaranteed money from that, at least. But yeah, it's apparently going to be an even battle, and if we actually managed to pick the province to fight in, we would have also had the defensive bonuses, so it might have said we'd win. But as it stands, we can't do that. They are 6 days away. It would take us 16 to get to here. Excuse me. 15 to get to there, so we'll just see what happens. That does not look good. Considering the game said the chances are even, I'm not buying it. I think we're guaranteed to lose this, honestly. Yeah, look at that, it just dropped straight away. Oh well, I'd consider that a win still, just on the principle that we kidnapped his child and ransomed it back to him, so we still made a profit. We're definitely not raiding Wessex. We're going to turn off always raid, just so when we recover we're not going to get in trouble again. Maybe Gwent. Gwent could be a good one. I'm not sure why, but we're not going to take attrition. Oh, I know why, because we're not raiding, so we're not in hostile territory, we're just allowed free roam. And now we'll enable always raid. And we shouldn't have any problems here, because we actually have, like, a much similar sized army as well. Amazing. I don't really understand how we lost that. I'm a really good commander, honestly. Well, that's embarrassing. 2 losses straight away. Good start to the game. Maybe we would have been best starting as Hasstein and just trying to have sex with lots of dwarf women to try and have a dwarf child that way. Because it is a little bit awkward that we need to be distinguished before we can do a Varangian adventure. Hello, Godslayer. How are you doing? I hope you are well. Well, I can't believe we just lost to Gwent. That is honestly pathetic. And if we can't even beat Gwent, then I don't think we will be able to beat anyone right now, so... Let's consolidate, try and get a bigger army. Spend some more money on getting more men. Probably be best just upgrading the ones we have, because I guess we need more rather than better ones at the moment. Just because we don't have a good enough source of income to pay for the better ones right now. I think Vigmen would be more useful because they're archers, and archers count as skirmishers, and I believe skirmishers are like the most common type at the start of the game. Were you streaming again today, Godslayer? Were you streaming more Payday 2? Or have you moved on to a different game? Oh god, he hates us. Why have we got a French Catholic as our Marshal? And Chancellor, and Steward. What the hell? What? I guess the games decide to give us a bunch of French courtiers just because we're starting in a French county. Hello, Discreative. I'm okay, we had a very rough start to the stream. Very delayed. We're trying to do a bit of achievement hunting and it's already had a bit of a rocky start as well in-game. But other than that, I'm doing alright. Certainly better than yesterday. I wasn't well yesterday. Had a headache all day. But I'm better now. How are you? I heard you wanted to play Payday 2 with me. You heard wrong. I went to see an oracle. I'm enjoying robbing banks and stuff in Payday 2 still. Wow. Well, as long as you're enjoying it, that's what's important. French, yes. Shall we see if we can actually replace any of them? Because we don't like the Frenchmen. We've got a champion here that is Norse, and he is better at stewardship, so of course. What about Chancellor? No, pretty terrible. Marshal. Surprisingly, we don't have any, like, bulky Viking men to take over as Marshal. Spymaster, we actually need Sway, I forgot about that. She's probably trying to kill us as we speak. Oh. BRB 1 second, I just need to check something. I'm back. Sorry about that. Doing a little poorly, honestly, got cove. Oh shit, yeah, I saw you got that in the Discord. Sorry about that. I hope you get better soon, Discreator. Spent the afternoon in bed. Probably the best course of action. I am one of the lucky few that hasn't actually had it yet, so I can't really speak from experience as to how bad it is. And even then, I guess it's subjective, isn't it? Some people have it worse than others. Tip for a headache, remove head. I mean, it'd probably work, but it'd be replacing one problem with another, I imagine. I wake screaming, my heart beating fast. I had been chained naked, or collared, while a dozen men and women with the heads of goats descended on me, biting and tearing at my skin. Then suddenly I was one of them, ripping my own flesh with sharp teeth, swallowing scraps, drinking blood, slurping. I have never felt anything as horrifying as when I saw the life leave the eyes of my ravaged body. But it was only a dream. It was only a dream. I read this out because we haven't actually had this event on stream before. I think this is just to become a cannibal. Ah, there we go. Secret, become a cannibal. Well, yeah. And then... Unfortunately, you can't reveal your own secrets. Like, that is actually annoying, because I would, like, reveal this secret straight away just to get the trait. So we just have to hope that someone is, like, trying to find secrets in our court and they blackmail us for it, because then we can refuse and they'll reveal it for us. The music dropped at the exact same time you said it was only a dream. Nice. Right, so what is the plan of action right now? We could go raid Asturias, because they don't have too many men, and they're probably occupied fighting the war already. So we can just try and take advantage and go for the capital. Get a juicy bit of money there. I think it's a plan. I just noticed how you've got your, like, bits badge now or something next to your name. The little, like, white one with the triangle. It's weird seeing that. Did you, like, set it to that, or did it do it automatically? We can't run away from these, by the way, if you were wondering why I was just standing there. Once you're locked in raiding like this, you are locked in. You have to finish it. You can't move. So either we die here or... Oh, here we go. So we can gain development progress in our capital, or we can just gain straight up money to the army. I think we probably want to gain money in the army because... Oh no, we can get away. We can get away in... I'm not really sure. It says 35 days, but there isn't a battle notification thing anymore. What? Oh, because we're getting to that province first. Alright, right. Well, I wanted to leave that event open so I could decide then, but... You know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to add the money to the army and hope that we can get away in time, because as a Viking, William can embark very fast, but not fast enough, apparently. Oh, it's a close one. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. We win. We actually won. Well, let's stay for a little bit longer and raid this town. Oh, because Brat and Splat removed me from second most bit. Oh, so it changed. Right. Well, I did notice the difference. We've captured a prisoner. He isn't really good for anything, so I say we eat him. Behead and devour. The only difference between sacrifice and behead and devour is that we lose stress. So why not? Behead and devour. You're getting 250 piety as well. Oh, because he is the younger brother of the king. Wait, can we ransom him instead? Oh, is he poor? Ah, he's too poor. I'm actually going to hold on to him then, because he's going to be worth a lot of money. I think it could be like 50 gold, maybe even 100. But we'll have to just keep an eye on this guy's money. Oh, we actually can't raid anymore. Since our army has shrunk from those losses, we can now only carry 40 gold. I'm not really bothered about gaining piety. There's not really a use for us to have with that right now. We're going to go Stalwart Leader because we're doing a lot of raiding in person ourselves. Right. I guess we could just go raiding. We could try Gwent again because, oh no. Right, you know what? We're going to recover our army again because we are down quite a bit. Hold on 1 second again. Sorry about that. I'm back again. Sorry about that. Right, where were we? My audio sounds a little bit weird in my headphones right now. We could try Raid Cornwall. Oh, we did that first, didn't we? Just need to adjust my headphones a bit. It sounds weird. It's like the audio is stronger in one ear than it is the other. There is another Viking here in Leon. He is stronger than us, though. Like I was saying with Hastein, he also has special soldiers from the start, just so it's a bit harder to kill him from, well, the start. We've nearly fully recovered here. We just might as well wait until we are fully recovered, because then we have a bigger loot capacity, and we're also stronger against bigger armies. I'm no longer obese, apparently. I didn't realise I was obese. I knew I set my character to be like, oh shit, yeah, no, we did set him to max weight. I didn't realise that actually meant he was obese. Look at all these decisions we can do since we have those things. Those traits. Whatever, let's go raiding again. I don't want to be sitting around here all day. I need to be getting prestige so I can go on a Varangian adventure to Morocco. We haven't even made a single runestone yet either. It's going to be very expensive to lay 100 runestones. On the plus side, we can like dedicate every character after this to making money. Oh, here we go. We don't have a problem this time. That's what we like to see. And then we'll go over here next as well. We're going to get 17 gold from this, which is beautiful. How's the volume, by the way? If anyone is still here. Is everything alright? We love to raid the church. Nice, vulnerable monks. The Battle of Caerphilly, also going in our favour. More piety, more prestige. Love to see it. And they're back for round 2 without a commander. Oh, apparently I lost connection to the chat. Oh, I didn't see your messages. Remove one ear. Because the audio issue, I guess. I think it's fine, I've gotten used to it already, if there even is a difference. We're only getting marginal amounts of piety and prestige from this, but it all adds up. We're nearly halfway there to getting distinguished. I actually don't think we're going to have any problems at all when it comes to... Actually, let's not raid them. Let's just take what we have and go home. We're at max capacity anyway, I didn't realise. Those battles back-to-back have whittled us down to 380 men again. How tragic. And with this money, we might actually go on a hunt to get some more prestige. Hunt? Yeah, there we go. Only 33 gold as well, nice. Resisted advances. Piety option. Invite her to court, but no, she'd probably refuse. Stress. I might as well just gain the piety. I was also going to upgrade my Vigman a bit more as well. Bit more prestige, very nice. We can confess. We don't have any stress, we have no reason to do things like that. A Satru cannibalism. This is a decision you can do, like, as a cannibal for any religion. You can basically make it so your religion embraces cannibalism. I think it's... Wait, no, it might not be any religion, actually. I just know that if you do it, it prompts an event, I think, where you can make... What's it called? Cannibalism, like the norm. You gain the delicious face of ire. Or full of spirituality. Health, yes. We've gained a rival. Oh, great. This is my... Whatever she's called, my Gidya. And the worst part is we can't remove her because we just pointed her there. So let's try and kill her. Of course, that is the only option. Oh, our men are already back as well, so should we go on another adventure, shall we? Shall we, shall we, shall we? Where are we going this time? Are we going to try Cornwall again? Even though we're outnumbered? Probably not. We could have a go in Ireland. That could be like nice, easy prey, because they're all fairly weak there. They're also port, unfortunately. Oh, and everyone's already raided them. Look, recently raided. That's what all these little torches are. We can go to Leinster, though. They outnumber us a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Now, we'll give it a go. Since we're only just landing there, we won't lose gold if they beat us anyway, like I said before. The game thinks we'll probably win, and the game is right. Much like the price is also right. It might also be time to check if we can marry any dwarves now, because a few years have passed, so the game has had a chance to move people around a bit. They're going to be whittling us down a bit here, unfortunately, so... Ah, my Chancellor died. Not my Chancellor, my Steward. Bugger. Oh, it's really awkward having all these people that hate us. All 3 of them. We are in desperate need of courtiers here. Right, let's go into the church now. Fairnamore Medhog. Probably pronouncing that totally wrong, because I know Irish has a bunch of like sounds which aren't the same in English. Great. We've just got people dying left, right, and centre. No, not that far. Not too long to go before we can get enough prestige. As soon as we have enough, I'm going to do the adventure to Morocco. And like I say, I don't think it's going to be hard at all, because the place we were looking at is very small and weak already. It is just Tangier here. Yeah, they don't even have 1,000 men. And combined with what we've already got, the special units that will be raised should be more than enough to carry us to victory. Are we going to try and raid Ceredigion? Maybe not. The outnumber is a bit too much. Let's just go home with what we've got. Just little pieces, bit at a time. God damn it, they're killing more of us now. There's no point as well, because they're just killing themselves doing it as well. Could invite champions, which would be good, because we need commanders as well as just courtiers in general. The downside is it costs money to actually recruit them. Money which we are a little bit low on. I know I have no air. Let's have a look if there's any dwarves. Ugh, no dwarves. We might have to just face facts and admit that we aren't going to find a lovely dwarf lady. Instead, let's go for... Wait, is there anyone with fecund? Nope. We'll just do lustful then. Ah, there's one here. Try and have lots of babies. And if that is the route we're going, we'll also go for concubines. We might as well do it with our spy master, because then there's like the opportunity to get better relations if we're loving each other. Same for her. And then her just, you know, why not? We're probably almost never going to have sex with her anyway, because she hates us. But still. Apparently I have prisoners in the dungeon. Oh right, I've got this guy. If I became faithful... alright, it would only be clergy that like us more. Welcome back, bruh. He really isn't great at anything either. I was thinking maybe we just recruit him out of desperation, but he just... What would he do? He's good for nothing. Quite a terrible character all round. That said, something is better than nothing, because we don't even have a marshal right now. I'd rather have a marshal than a chancellor as well, so let's swap that. And then I'd rather have a steward than a chancellor as well. There's no point increasing development, because we'll be leaving soon anyway to go on an adventure, so we might as well just hope that we get lucky with collecting taxes. Damn, they know I'm trying to kill who is the woman that is now my petty queen. Oh wait, does she know it's me? Okay, no she doesn't. Let's actually stop trying to kill her now then. Wait. Ah, never mind. So my concubine is like apparently trying to seduce me here, I think. Which is perfect, because we do want to have lots of babies with her. We have gained a lover. Mission accomplished. Let's now also make her our spy, our court physician, since she probably isn't going to stab us in the back and kill us in a plot anymore. I really want to raid Cornwall, but they're, like, just a little bit too big for us. Well, what do you know? Huh. So... creating a custom ruler apparently doesn't delete the previous ruler? Because look who it is. It is like Hastein, the guy which starts in Montague, who I thought we overwrote and replaced as a short, stocky ginger dwarf. He's actually still his own character. And not only that, he is going to try and conquer Brittany with a Northman army. Wow, I had no idea that was it. I thought when you created a custom ruler, it literally just replaced the previous one entirely. I wonder if it just, like, moves them to a random court then or something instead, or makes them wandering. That's really cool, because we might get to see him become a ruler anyway, even though we replaced him. Can we go on a hunt again? Yeah. No, 876. Quite a way off that still. Oh, shall we try raid East Anglia? Because they're pretty vulnerable right now. By the looks of things, though, they already have been. We can go for Ipswich. It's better than Nolt. Yeah, so we'll get Ipswich. Bodricksworth, and Sudbury. Still a nice little bit of gold. And then from there, maybe we bounce up to Denmark or something, because we're a bit desperate. We got there very quick. Mind you, we have Vikings, so we have speedy-ass longboats, don't we? I can now ransom the Cantabrian Prince. Ah, it is 50 gold. Well, wait until we can actually get 50 then. I don't want to sell him for any cheaper. We're trying to maximise our money here. A new martial perk. Beautiful. Oh god, they're raising an army. They're gonna challenge us. I'm not afraid. There we go. Easy peasy. We've got a new heir, who unfortunately isn't a dwarf, so we may have to kill him. Let's just call him Gorm. He inherited a lot of our traits, like he's got robust and stuttering and lisping. Unfortunately, he didn't get the best trait, the one we care about, a dwarf. A dwarf, the trait, a dwarf. Not dwarfism. Right, shall we raid Denmark? For want of a better target. We don't really have much choice. Well, that's not true. We have plenty of options here. It's just they're not great options. Oh, there's a guy in Wales here we can go for. 22 gold as well. That's a decent haul. And with this gold, we'll be able to increase our army again. And slowly, bit at a time, we'll be able to take on bigger targets, get more money, take on bigger targets, get more money. And then probably do a very good adventure. Adventure, yes. Still can't appoint a decent chancellor. And let's not forget, we're also getting little bits and pieces of prestige from winning these battles as well. 27 prestige. So we are getting closer. And that's the thing as well, you gain prestige from raiding. So you gain not only the money, but you gain prestige equal to the amount of money you raided as well. There's no holding there, so there's no point. Let's not test our luck with Ceredigion, let's just go home with the 50 gold we have. Look at that, Hastein is actually winning. He is going to conquer Brittany. You know, it might actually be a good call then, if Hastein wins Brittany, to become his vassal. Because then we can at least be a bit safer from if France decides to try and do a holy war against us. We'll be paying him a little bit of tax money, but we can still do our Varangian adventure. It doesn't affect that. I don't think so, anyway. Actually, no, I'm not so sure about that. Right. More men. Shall we go for something a bit better now? We can't afford Varangian veterans, unfortunately. Do light horsemen, that's an okay enough option. Count as archers. And it just mean more men, so that's fine. A new son, who is also not a dwarf. God damn it. We might have to eat some of our babies here. It could be our only course of action. I mean, we have plenty of life ahead of us here. We're not going to die anytime soon, hopefully. So there's plenty of time to do the adventure just as Sorkvir here. Another son, also not a dwarf, and actually didn't get a single one of our traits. They've unsieged Hastein's progress, and now he is just standing there like a gormless twat, hanging around in Sawmer. Well, we are going to continue raiding. Not Asturias again, because they have way more men now. Cornwall outnumbers still, but it's, you know, we are narrowing the gap. Actually, that's the point. Let's not go raiding straight away. We need to wait for our horsemen to develop. Apologies again for, like, the coughing and clearing my throat as well. Oh, sorry I didn't read your messages. For some reason my chat was disconnected again on my phone and it only just told me. Okay, you have fun playing Overwatch 2, Hoy. I'm glad you could join us for the first hour. I can only imagine what Brat was saying what in response to. Maybe it was me talking about eating babies. Anyway, we've recovered our cavalry. Yes, let's raise all and set them as raiders. And we shall go... I'm going to test my luck in Cornwall. Fuck it. Let's go for Tintagel. No, let's go for Launceston. No, let's go for Exeter. Let's just go for the capital. Doesn't really make a difference because they can raise their army wherever anyway, so it's still going to be like the same distance. Yes, mate, that's exactly what it was. I had a feeling. There we go. We have actually fully swayed this woman. I didn't consider we should disable that anymore because we became lovers, so it's a bit redundant. We have other people which need swaying far more sooner than her. Don't know how to word that then. I very rarely know how to word things anymore, apparently. Right, let's see how this goes. How terribly this goes. He has his 900 men. Oh god. Here they come. Oh, we got the event as well for development again. Like I said before, though, we don't need development, so we might as well just try our luck and hope we don't lose the battle. And thus lose our loot. We are now distinguished, though, so we can do our adventure when we get home. And it looks like luck is on our side this time. We are going to win the Battle of Exeter. Round 2. We have been redeemed for our earlier defeat. And we are now going to try our luck and get the other places. More knights. I don't think we have 2 knights. Look at it. This is just pathetic. We're Vikings, for God's sake. Like, all the men in our court should be, like, raring and ready to go on a raid like this. And yet we have 2 men willing to join us. Well, at least we're winning this other battle now. There we go. Isabeau is pregnant. She is our Catholic biatch. Our woman. I suppose we'll lose this one. We won the previous 2, so... I've heard of your disputes with that beguiling witch Vigdis, my rival. Given our mutual interest. There's a random guy called Vaughn here that wants to help, I guess, undermine our rival. We can become friends. I'm gonna do it because we can now invite him to our court, and this is one more soldier. Or commander, rather. Okay, we can now... Oh, we can ransom the Cantabrian prince as well for full price now. Brilliant. We're raiding this entire castle just for 3 gold. Mind you, the full raid thing was only 4 gold, so we only missed out on 1. I'm saying mind you a lot this stream. I think that's my phrase of the day today. Mind you. I like how it's like something different every stream. Like sometimes it's I mean, today it's mind you. Right, lots more money. We have a new commander now in the way of Vaughn? Maybe Van. More importantly, we now have distinguished level prestige, so we can do a Varangian adventure. I think it has to be Tangier's. I don't know if this is going to get us the achievement, I'll be honest. The achievement is to succeed in a Varangian adventure outside of Europe. Tangier's is in Africa, but I don't know whether the game counts that as outside of Europe or not. It might be thinking of, like, India or something instead. Oh well, only one way to find out. Oh, let's not do it yet, though. Let's actually give our men a chance to recover. And let's go for some more cavalry as well. I've got another son. Also not a dwarf. guess we just wait for that. Right. I will be happy a sec. I'm sorry I have to keep going like this. Hopefully it'll stop though. But yeah, I'll be right back, like 2 seconds. I'm back again. I really appreciate my chat on my phone disconnecting constantly as well. Journaler or poet? Poet. Diplomacy is a bit more important than learning for us right now. 0 diplomacy though. Yeah, we did set our base like to the absolute minimum so we could get more points in the editor. Or character creator rather. Oh, we can do this now as well. So our friend is a good marshal, so we put our old marshal back in his job of chancellor. Right, are we ready to go? I think we are. Let's declare war. I think, did we get event spawn troops? Possibly? Ah. I could have sworn you got an event when you declared it. This might actually be a blunder then, because I was counting on the fact that we'd get event spawn troops to help us. I'm really surprised we didn't. I could have sworn every other time I've done this I gained event spawn troops. This is going to be really close then. We definitely don't want the recently disembarked pen. Let's go land, like, over here, and then attack them from land. Yeah, a couple weeks now. There's no point changing our marshal to go on quality as well, just because there won't be enough time. Would probably be best saving our money. Okay, I'm just going to try it anyway. We'll hang around in... Oh, it's all dry land, so it didn't make a difference. If there were hills, I would wait around in the hills instead. Oh, he's running away. We don't really want to take 100 casualties to attrition, because at our size, that does make a difference. So we'll go for this castle instead. Apparently I can challenge Earl Ubber for 75 gold. He has got 28 prowess versus my 28, so it would be a little bit close. I don't think a mental break's that bad, and we can easily undo it because we have plenty of traits already, so for the chance of 75 gold, I'm going to do it. Strike parry riposte. Strike parry riposte. Strike parry riposte. And I'll show you how I heft an axe. There we go. Easy win. 75 gold, so we shouldn't go bankrupt in this war anymore. Very nice. This could be it then. It's nice to see that Al-Andalus hasn't collapsed. I suppose it is still the first ruler though, I think. They only tend to collapse after the first ruler. We have a daughter, also not a dwarf. Really? 6 children and none of them have inherited dwarfism. That is shocking. It's a good job we decided to do this adventure now then with the starting character. My throat is really driving me insane here. I just can't clear it no matter what I do. I'm like constantly trying to drink as well and... Oh Jesus, they're going to fight us. I think we should be okay. Because they're going to have the recently disembarked penalty. Yeah, look at that, easy. They actually had a really good commander. We killed a fair few of them. Not that many, but... Are we going to try and write a good love letter to our lover? We are a poet, and yet our odds are not great. I'm just not gonna try. I don't want to ruin our relationship over a bad love letter. Oh god, more councillors dying. We can't replace him this time. I would rather have a steward than a chancellor. Oh, but he's really bad at it. Come on. This siege is going to take a very long time. On the plus side, we're just going to keep winning these battles until he either gives up or he just completely dies out. In fact, yeah, it'll just be until he dies out because the AI won't back down. They have nothing to lose because if they can't beat us in the siege, then we will win. I guess they did have the hope that we would not have enough men to carry out the siege. Their garrison would outnumber us. Which we weren't actually that far off. 530. They have 453. We got a new commander. Is he a decent steward? Nope, he's a terrible steward. Ah, there we go. I'm not going to wait for the siege to finish. It's taking too long. I might as well just take the win while we've got it. Right. A dangerous business. There we go. Achievement get. You are now a mighty Jarl. The Jarl of Morocco. Or Rif, I guess. Gained the trait Adventurer, which is nice. Here it is. More martial and more prowess. Yeah, not bad. So Montague has now reverted to Count Orson, because I guess it just takes it from the local culture and faith. So rather than giving it to another Viking or a relative or anything like that, it has just generated a new Catholic French character. Since he has no relatives or any relations or anything like that, though, we are his primary heir. Yeah, that is the achievement done. I do have to be right back a second, another time though. I'm really sorry about this. Might have to cut this out in the VOD just because it keeps happening. But yeah, I'll be 2 seconds again. Right, I'm back. We got a fresh start here. Problem has been solved. Guaranteed. No more interruptions. Now the question is, do we really just want to sit here and spam Razor Rune Stud? Wherever the hell that option is. Here it is. 50 gold, and it's a 10-year gap in between. That is not ideal. We gotta raise 100 of them as well. That is, like, really... That is not, like, ideal for just sitting here, I don't think. So maybe we should have a quick look and see if there's any other achievements we can focus on instead. So that is Saga in Stone, which we're just going to set aside for the moment and consider something else instead. Embrace the Euskal Religioa faith during the Iberian struggle. Bask in my glory. Technically not impossible. In fact, yeah, this is... Wait, possible achievements. This is possible. All we'd have to do is another Varangian adventure back up here to Navarra, convert to the Basque culture, conquer pretty much all of this Basque area and then some, and then we can take the decision. It's a little bit mad, but we could do it. We can't do it as our current character, unfortunately, though, because you can only do one Varangian adventure per lifetime, I think. Oh, wait. Apparently not. I could have sworn you were only allowed to do this once. So you're just achievement hunting now? Yeah, I am Godslayer, because I still can't think of a new game to play. So, and I figure I'm good at CK3. It's when I know how to stream. It's usually, like, my most popular one to stream. So I figure I'll just do that until I can think of something new to settle into. Payday 2. No. It will not happen. That is not the Duchy of Navarra. Oh, it is the Duchy of Navarra, apparently. Wait, what? Oh, this is the Duchy of Vizcaya. So if we did a Varangian adventure here, we'd probably want to do it for this one, so we can gain 2 counties, because the alternative is gaining 1 or 1. Or we could go for Gascony here. And then we'd move our capital to, like, here and convert to the culture in Labor. I don't know how to pronounce that. In the meantime, though, let's get a new steward. We do have a vassal now. Do we? Oh, yeah, he's a Republican vassal, I see. And let's also raise a runestone because we can. My vanquished foe, sure. In the capital, sure. And we shall also get some... we can't get any siege equipment because the Norse don't know what a catapult is. Let's instead get Varangian veterans then, because they are beastly. Very strong men-at-arms. And we'll get 2 levels of those. And we'll actually continue raiding in a second. Just gotta let our men-at-arms recover first. Men-at-arms and levies. Still no dwarf son. I don't really care about having a dwarf child now. Do I change the goal of the stream, though? Do I update the command? In fact, I should at least update it to get rid of... What's it called? The dangerous business one. Custom commands. Goal. Right. Saga in Stone. Yeah, I guess we'll leave that. Plus... Right, how the hell do I spell this? Oh no, it's just Bask in my glory. I don't have to... Okay, I can just say it. Bask in my glory. Restore the Basque faith. I did a good job at... Oh, wait, no, I thought I had like a really terrible typo there, but it was fine. Oh, we get the Viking soundtrack. Nice. I like the Viking soundtrack that they added with Northern Lords. I'm just going to test this command as well, if it did save. There it is, yeah, plus Bask in my glory, restore the Basque faith. Good enough. Can't believe I'm actually going to try this, as a Viking as well, no less. Just an extra layer of difficulty for no reason. That said, it might actually work out nicely, because as a Viking we're going to be fairly strong, compared to starting as any of the other actual Basque options, who are, you know, pretty crummy. Do we want our child to practice with weapons? Oh no, it's not practicing with weapons, it's fighting in the tournament. Yes, I'll allow it, but no one is allowed to hurt him. Free courtier, absolutely, because we are in dire need of courtiers. Let's sway our steward as well. I like that we've dragged our Catholic French Chancellor along with us. He decided to come with us rather than stay with the actual Catholic French ruler in our place. However, he does hate us, which we're now trying to mend. But for the time being, we'll have to do with him. I'm not paying to sway him, though, so that. Let's actually also conquer Malia, because it is part of our de jure duchy. And the weak, so we just might as well. Easy pickings. We should also try converting down here. It's probably not going to happen. Oh, 37 years. That isn't bad. Because Islam can be really difficult to convert sometimes, especially if you're like a pagan, like Viking. We could also work towards hybridizing and making like a Viking Baranese culture thing. That would give us certain innovations we don't already have, I think. It'd give us war camels, possibly. That could be fun. Vikings mounted on war camels, sure. At the least, let's promote cultural acceptance just so we don't get like a revolt. Gorm needs a tutor. I'd rather Marshall since he's my heir, but the game is like inclined towards stewardship instead. I'm just going to raise him directly, and we can put it on Marshall anyway. He's neither inclined nor opposed to learning a martial education, so it shouldn't be too bad, especially with us teaching him. We've captured Hamad, who would make a good commander, so let's steal him and make him worship the Viking gods. Excellent. That is how it is done. My truce with Count Orson has ended. The truce which spawned because we did a Varangian adventure away from Montague. We don't really care about that. We weren't exactly planning on attacking him again anyway. Oh, we should actually increase control in our new capital, because we're going to be getting, like, no taxes from it at the moment. Well, that's an exaggeration. We're getting, like, half taxes, I think. We're being raided! Oh, the audacity. So, Pagans from the Canary Islands have decided to raid us in a very Viking fashion here. Can't believe they do this. We're going to have to raid them back. They'll never expect it. They don't expect the mainlanders to come back and raid them in return. I am a bit worried that they're going to go for the capital in a second. Oh no, they're stopping there. Right, I'm going to try and chase them down and see if we can get our money back. Before I end this war, I'm going to do these ransoms as well. Still no dwarf. At this point, I'm just amazed that we haven't had a dwarven child, like, in how many now? 4, 8, 9 children, and not a single one has inherited dwarfism. Actually tragic. Getting a lot of ransom money here, though. See, that's why it's worth going through all the ransoms when she's fully occupied and the war's won anyway. Because we just gained, like, 40 extra gold. Here we go, we're going to get our money back as well. 27 gold. Beautiful. Guardian for Torbjorn. It's got to be me. New martial perk. Perfect. As soon as we've completed the gallantry, we'll switch over to the one that starts with Casus Belli. Strategist, that's it. Merciful with taxes. I think we gotta be merciful with taxes. There's like no reason to just take the penalties there. We'll lose a bit of money, but it is what it is. We can't really afford to anger the people we've just conquered. Right, I think we've got a bit of momentum going now that I have a clear plan in mind and something to aim towards. It seemed a bit of a meme at first, but the more I think about it, the more possible this actually is. someone to educate my son Holstein. Let's just make it my champion. He's a decent enough martial educator. Can we upgrade our Varangians yet? No, it's 135. Let's upgrade... No, let's remove our Bondi, because the Bondi don't like hills, and there's a lot of hills around here. And we will replace them with... pikemen, maybe? Because a lot of people down here have, like, camels, and then people up here have, like, horses. So it could be good to counter those. Wait, hang on. Oh, I made a mistake there, because I forgot. We have Huskarls, which... Oh, wait, no, they're heavy infantry as well. They count as spearmen and archers. These ones count as spearmen and heavy cavalry. Oh, so we're already counting the cavalry with our lads anyway. Well, not light cavalry. Oh, right. So we weren't actually countering camels, so it is still fine that we went like them. Okay, that's good. Isabeau is pregnant. Does suppose she'll convert, will she? Nah. No chance. He will not convert either. No one else we have to really... Our wife? No. So how are we going to go about this? I think the best option would be to do a Varangian conquest for Gascony here. Actually, no, Armagnac would be the best one, because you actually need all of these counties to get the decision to restore the Basque faith. Whereas with Armagnac, I think it's only like these... Not Armagnac, Gascony, it's only like these two. We just have to move our capital to Béarn. That's not the capital of the duchy, because that's the only way we could easily convert to Basque. The other option would be to have a Basque person convert the culture of our heir. It's going to be a little bit tricky, actually, because... Hang on, let me just have another look. During the Iberian struggle. So, would we have to be a part of that Iberian struggle? Or is it just while it's happening, I wonder? Because it is going to make a difference. Because since we're not going to be Catholic or anything like that... Oh, shit, no, that's another point. We might have to convert to Catholicism in order to have the decision. In which case, we won't have to worry about being involved or not, because as Catholic Basque, we pretty much meet the requirements. As long as our... Oh, shit, no. Because then we need our capital to also be in the Iberian region, and if it's in Béarn, then it's not. And we'll have to see how it plays out. Another child that isn't a dwarf. Maybe these aren't even my children. Maybe my wives are all cheating on me. Lots of stuff what we don't want to do here. Oh, actually, I completely forgot about this. Picking a personal deity, there's no reason not to do this. It's just a flat-out bonus in different things. Intrigue, martial, probably gotta be martial. Yeah, let's go for Ul, God of War. Yeah, God of War and Honour. We don't care for the winter bonuses, because that's not really a thing in North Africa. However, the +3 martial is good. Look at that, 32 martial. Very nice. I think it's time to go on a raid again. We could also try just conquer more of the northern coast here. Or even, like, the Balearic Islands. Balearic Islands? I forget how it's pronounced, but I always pronounce it as Balearic Islands, and then I'm pretty sure that's turned out to be wrong. Oh, we can just say the Duchy of Majorca instead, because that's what it is in CK3. We'd need 2,000 prestige to do another Varangian adventure. And if we're doing one against Francia, we'll want like 3,000 men, which is worrying. We are going to have to beef up a lot more currently. This guy's got allies which could get in the way. Yeah, so... He's basically got... Eesh, yeah, like 2,800 men is like their total number here. so we maybe don't want to pick a fight with those. However, raiding, that is not off the table. And the beautiful thing about us getting those Varangians is that our quality is going up because the Varangians are that good. I think we may also have a few more knights now as well, which are also helping. Yeah, what that basically means is we don't have to worry so much about, being outnumbered, because our quality should carry us. We actually outnumber them by a bit anyway, so we should be more than fine. Yeah, this is a stomp. Killed 600 of them, we only lost 100. Well, 140, give or take. And since we have more men in our army now as well, we have a higher loot capacity, which is even better, because it means we can go raiding for longer and bring more back at a time. Very nice. This is why, like, Vikings are probably considered the easiest start in CK3, because it's just so easy to blob and, like, snowball out of control. You just get stronger and stronger, richer and richer, and you just blob more and more, either in Scandinavia or wherever you've done a Varangian adventure. Right, who's going to teach our son? Our wife. Stewardship. Why not? Your concubines are blaspheming our marriage because she's a Catholic. We might have to sway her next. But yeah, after this has triggered one more time, in 8 months we'll change to our wife. A ransom, yep. We have a few here. We're gonna ransom him. Him? Nope. I don't suppose they'd make decent knights, would they? He'd make a decent spy master. If we recruit and convert him. Yeah. I'd be willing to make him spy master. He probably wouldn't be too happy with us for a little while, because we force converted and force recruited him. But we could easily sway him. And then this guy, I don't think he makes a good enough commander that I want to do that, so instead let us eat him. Actually, a practical reason to eat him as well, because we were stressed out, so now we're not. And we're slowly getting towards their capital now. Might get a few good, tasty ransoms here. Maybe not. Maybe we'll actually get the Emir himself. Because, yeah, he can't be leading armies at age 15. Not that they have an army out here anyway. I think we crushed it and they just disbanded the rest. Guardian for hissing. Stewardship again? Okay. A lot of our children seem to be more naturally inclined towards stewardship, which is interesting. Plunder. We don't care about development, not right now. If I didn't decide to do the Basque religion achievement, I would have probably taken it, because then I'd be focusing more on living in Morocco. But since we're going to be leaving again soon anyway, it doesn't matter if we're not, like, gaining high development. It matters more that we just gain upright cash. Oh, outright cash, not upright cash. Upright cash, as opposed to fallen over cash. And this should do us. Yeah, we're a little bit shy, but I'm alright going home with just this. We'll take a boat home, which won't cost us anything to embark, because we're raiding. Very powerful. We should also, just for the sake of vengeance, go raiding in the Canary Islands here. We already taught them a lesson by raiding them in the first... defeating their raiding army in the first place. But we can teach them another lesson. So this is a good thing. We've done enough raiding that we have now earned the Viking trait. Excellent. Martial, prowess, prestige, and Viking characters. That does mean characters with the Viking trait, not just like a Satru Norse. And there aren't actually that many Viking characters, so that doesn't matter too much. Does our son want bravery? Yes, he does. Oh, we've come home as well, right? More Varangian veterans, yes please. With increased control, lovely. I hope the game's still running okay on Twitch. Hang on, let me just move around a bit and double check. Oh, there's a little bit more of a delay. It looks like it's running okay though. In fact, it is running better than it ran before by the looks of things. So maybe changing to windowed has made a difference. Okay. Right. Our men have almost recovered again straight away. You know, I really wish CK3 had an economic map mode the same way CK2 did, so we could just like enable it here and have a quick look around the Mediterranean at the richest places to go raiding. I know a couple of places just off the top of my head, like Cordova here. Like, it basically just tends to be the places with higher development, so I guess in a roundabout way there is a an economic map. But I don't think this translates directly to loot which you can gain. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that contributes to loot here. Like, only 10% of it apparently comes from development. But yeah, we can't go raiding here anyway because they are far too powerful right now. Could go raiding in Barcelona though. That could be a good shout. Yeah, I think this place will be decent. Might as well start here and just work our way in a nice linear order, like zigzag up the coast there. Torbjorn wants to be deceitful. I disagree. Become vengeful. Much better for martial. Or, well, prowess, not martial. Sort of related, though. Oh, God. My woman has taught my son French. What a terrible sin. We should win this. Yeah, quality is winning as the day here. Guardian for Asta. Another stewardship, baby. Doesn't really matter for her because she's never going to be a ruler anyway with all the sons we've got, so we just stick anyone on it. Let's go for the capital. Raid or trade? No, we are here to raid. We don't want to trade. Get far more money from just raiding all these places than like a simple... I think it was like 20 gold or something if we agreed to trade. Well, again, 22 just from taking the capital. And another 30 then from, you know, taking that event option. And another 100 from the ransom. So yeah, clear choice there. Now I'm curious. Normally, in this sort of situation, if we were in a castle here, like a barony, say we're in a war, then they would have the defensive bonus because we don't control the castle. However, in a... like, if you weren't in a castle and we were in a war and we were fighting in this city, we would have the defensive bonus because this city doesn't count as, like, towards the control. So I'm wondering if raiding makes a difference. Is there a defending in hills? Oh! Right, so it doesn't make a difference. Even though they control the city the same way they would control the castle if we're in a war, we get the defending advantage still. Very cool. I'll have to remember that then. Because that's a lot more options when it comes to picking where you're fighting your battles out if you're on the defensive as a Viking. Guardian for Holstein. Another Marshal baby. Not even really a baby anymore, he's like 10 years old or something. Shouldn't be too many more places to raid until we get to our capacity here as well. We'll raid this church in the mountains. Easy peasy. We'll also have to try and remember to raise a runestone as soon as that's available next. 4 more years. Can only imagine how terrible it's all going to go when I die and we're playing after Succession. Because I've got so many kids now, it's going to be so awkward. All these people with casus bellis and claims. And half of them are like geared towards martial as well, so they'll be dangerous if they're leading a revolt. Oh, we full. 111. Yes, we are full. Back home. Let us upgrade our Varangian veterans again. Apparently we've upset the Sultan of Al-Andalus. We really don't care what he thinks. Up yours, Sultan Mohammed ibn Abd al-Rahman. We're Vikings. We do what we want. We don't care. Let's... Asatru cannibalism. Wait, what? We can do this now? My court chaplain is a cannibal. How the hell did that happen? Well, sure, yeah, we want to take this. The cost to adopt cannibal-friendly doctrines is significantly lowered, which doesn't affect us because we can't really affect the Asatru faith anyway, this far away from Scandinavia. We don't have any of the holy sites. Gain the nickname the Devourer. Our wife becomes a cannibal. All our close family members become cannibal. Hell yeah, we're gonna do it. We feast. Oh, I've got to read this out, because it's not every day you do this. We were put upon this earth to serve our fellow man. Hofgothi Gifler, or Grilla's voice rings out over the dining hall. By accepting the gift of flesh, you also accept his love. The servants, the ones that are still with us, have done a marvellous job. We feast well into the night, growing drunk on spiced wine and the taste of human divinity. Give me a hand and pass me more violet shaba. Huh. Well, we've got a whole bunch of cannibals now, and I think we're openly cannibal maybe now? I don't see it. Is it just like a private thing? Oh no, there it is. So our player Air is a cannibal with like a big ham hock trait there. Yet for some reason we're still private about it. That's a little weird. And we still can't just come out as a cannibal because you can't reveal your own secrets for some reason. I can imprison all of these family members because it's actually illegal to be a cannibal in our culture and religion. Now that is funny. We're literally the reason they became cannibals. And now we can just mass imprison all of them. Probably not the best idea. Don't think we need to do any of these decisions. I was a bit hesitant to upgrade our pikemen just now, but I did it anyway because we are losing a bit of money. But I imagine it'll be fine once these are fully recovered, so it was a risk I was willing to take. Yeah, ambitious, that's fine. That looks interesting, what's that? Alhambra Fortress ruins. Ah, cool. Another Roman fortress. There's loads of these Roman fortresses since they did Fate of Iberia. Now you've got Toledo here, you've got here Lugo, the city of Lugo. And now there's also this one down here in Granada. Okay, good, we got Peacemaker, so we're one step closer to gaining Gallant. Guardian for Scarf. No, not Scarf. Ylith. Okay, learning. It's fine by me. We could look into appointing some more court positions, but it costs money, which I don't think we'd really have realistically. It's gonna go up a bit more in a minute. It went up by 0.4, I think. Still, it's not... Oh, we're at 1 now. Great. Oh, that is true. It is going to go up and up a little bit more because we're increasing control in Tangier. We've got nearly 2,000 men at tier 3 quality here, which is very nice. We can't conquer a duchy because we need to be illustrious. Which we're not actually that far off. 614 prestige. That is quite doable. Even just doing a hunt would get us like halfway there. Ambitious again. Prestige. That was one of our women, but she already hated us anyway, so I didn't mind taking the opinion loss. Our son now knows English. Right, where should we raid next? We could go raiding in like Sardinia maybe, that could be worthwhile. Some juicy cities and stuff here possibly. Not really. 17, 4, 9. 18, they're better in Corsica. Italy is a little bit too big for us right now, I think. Yeah. 3,000 men. I think even with our quality, they'd still beat us. What about in Aglabid? They have even more men. And let's just go for Sardinia then. Oh, you know what? If we're going to conquer Mallorca and whatever, we might as well weaken them first. So if we raid these things, we'll lower their control, so they'll get less money and less men from their counties. And it'll be easier for us to conquer. It's not, like, that big of a difference, but still we might as well if they're within raiding range and we were going raiding anywhere. Another Guardian for my son here. Stewardship, the game is reckoning. I'm gonna change it to Marshal. It's quite good, actually, that all of our sons here are going for Marshal, because it means we're going to have more champions later. When they're all, like, coming of age, they'll start signing up to join the wars. And that could actually be a good way to thin the ranks a little bit. Because at the moment we have a lot of sons, so succession is going to be very rocky. If they all start dying in combat, then that'd be fewer sons to worry about. What a loving father I am. Jarl Sorkvir the Devourer. Eater of babies. Defiler of women. Raider of the Mediterranean. What a villain. Great guy at heart, though. Right, a diplomat? Now, let's make it learning, because he's already decent at that. Just go hard on the learning. And on to Corsica. We are actually becoming the scourge of the Mediterranean here. Possibly, like, one of the more fun ways to play Vikings, because the Mediterranean is always, like, very profitable as a raider. Have a good stream. I'm going to rest now. Okay, thanks for popping by, Godslayer. As always, it's nice to see you in chat. I especially appreciate that you join, even though you probably don't enjoy or at least understand fully what's happening. Hello? What? Am I back? Are we alive? OBS is having a fun time with bitrate. It looks like it's stabilized a little bit now, though. I'm just gonna refresh and see. Oh, I think we're back. I don't know what happened there. I think OBS was just having a moment. Fortunately, we are back now. Oh, it's still not great. It's like dipping to like 5,000 when it should be 6,000. And then it went up to 7,000 for some reason. Hopefully it's stabilized again now, though. I'm just gonna keep playing and try and just keep an eye on the stream in my own Google Chrome. Hopefully it's fine now, though. Right now, I'd probably be best tabbing into OBS because then I can see the bitrate. I'll probably be stopping streaming soon anyway. My throat is continuing to drive me insane. It's just not the most comfortable to talk with right now, and I keep having to like cough and clear my throat, which probably isn't the best to listen to either. At least we did accomplish one of the achievements I set out to do, in a fun sort of way. It was very simple, but we did it. We conquered Morocco. I say conquered, we settled a corner of Morocco as a dwarf. You know what, let's actually go for an intrigue child here, because we're probably going to want a new spy master later down the line. Which also reminds me, I was going to appoint this guy, wasn't I? And give him a good old sway. We can also increase control in Melia. There we go. I think we're all solid now with the bitrate. Everything is fine and back to normal. Again, I have no idea what happened there. Oh, new perk. Delicious. So we now have the gallant for it, which is good. Means more martial and more prowess. We're now at 38 prowess, which is pretty nice. How are we doing for loot? We're still not at our capacity. Let's go for Tortoli, and then we'll like wrap around here, and then when we're hopefully just about full, if not full, we'll be ready to just disembark from there, and we'll be in the right direction already. Just a little bit of time saving. Oh. Well, here we go. Just full on plunder anyway. Back home we go. Going to be bringing back a nice amount of loot with us here. I wonder, would we actually be able to take on West Francia and rely on quality? They have got a couple of scary alliances as well. They are with vassals mostly, and then a random Irishman. A random Irishman somehow with 2,000 men. Impressive to say the least. Oh well. We might as well give it a go at some point. The worst that can happen is we'll pay reparations and we'll just be, like, beat up and licking our wounds for a bit. It's not the end of the world if we lose. Right, what are we doing now? These guys are all fine as is. I'm already swaying him. She'll actually convert now because she likes me enough. Isabeau probably won't. No, of course not. She still hates my guts. I think tabbing out to Chrome actually, like, kills my bitrate a bit as well, ironically enough. So when I'm, like, checking to see if the stream's still live, I'm actually damaging it. It'd be cool if I could have, like, a little overlay, which only I could see, which was the bitrate. Then I would actually know if I'm going offline randomly. Right, oh, our quality's gone down. Bummer. 2,500 men as well. We're outnumbered, like 2 to 1 nearly here. Can we get a cheeky alliance with anyone, I wonder? Maybe we can marry off our son and get a really good one. Guidimaka with 1,000 men. These are the best. Yeah, our only options for marriage are like other pagans within diplomatic range, so it is basically just like here, like all of Africa. Because like everyone else, like north of the range, is just Catholic or Muslim. Alas. Can we do a new runestone as well? 889. Oh, that is this year, September. So if we just make sure we have 50 gold sitting by when we're ready to do that, and that's fine. We might as well go raiding this coast again as well. Or actually, you know what? We could just conquer the Dutch. Wait, conquer Duchy? Oh, we're illustrious now. I was thinking maybe this wouldn't be the best idea though, because then we're going to have 2 duchies. And by being on Confederate partition, the game is not going to hesitate to split us up. So we'll be playing as Riff, and then our brother will be in charge of Majorca. So maybe instead we just conquer like a single county. Just have a little colony here in Ibiza. Yes, the Viking Party Island. Very good. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna do it. Fun times will be had by all. Vikings, Christians, Muslims, one and all will all be partying on Ibiza under the new Viking rule. It will be great. And we're going to take this no problem because for some reason they're just like chilling about in their boats off the coast. They aren't landing. So they're going to be like paying twice as, or 50% more anyway from being embarked. And they're running out of supplies, so they might start taking attrition soon. Oh, we need a new steward. Oh well, we got him. We'll have to sway him as well after we've swayed our spy master. I still can't believe that we made all of our family cannibals, like openly cannibals to the world, and yet we ourselves are still keeping private about it. We're like the only one in our court that is still keeping it a secret at this point. Right, let's go and take their capital. And because we have longships, we're probably actually going to land before they will if they decide to try it. Ah, no, they're going to try and unsiege that while we're going for the bigger fish here. That's fine by me. Our son and heir has come of age, so that is one more commander we have now. He can marry. We might as well go for the alliance. Hideous. Oh god. 700 men, it's probably not worth it. In fact, these really aren't great, so... They're all really young, so we'd be waiting ages for the marriage to go through anyway. And then we'd also have a really crappy alliance to show for it. Let's sort by relevance instead. Leon! Ah shit, the Viking lads in Brittany, who are still there, we can marry into that family. Or we could get intelligent going. I'm gonna go for intelligent. I care more about that than a shitty alliance with Vikings really far away. Though, that said... Oh, Leon are now vassals under Britain. Do they have... Wait, is their vassal contract, like, protecting them so they're allowed to stay as a satru? I don't know how you can see the vassal contracts of the AI in other realms like this. I don't know if it's even possible. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. I am surprised though. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough whether or not this guy is allowed to stay as a satru, because he's going to be forced to convert soon anyway. But I'm not sure we do actually want an alliance with him in that case. His army's really crap. I tried to see what it's going to recover to, because it says it isn't fully recovered, but it insists that 94 is the max. Excuse me. Sorry about the coughing. The clearing of the throat. Yeah, I am going to arrange a marriage between one of my sons and his daughter, though. Because if his manpower does, like, recover eventually, that will be a decent enough ally. Because even if it isn't much, it'll be, like, one person that's close by enough that when we do attack Francia, he'll probably be able to help. Even if only in some small way. I might as well... Oh, you know what? I think we're at higher quality because we were set to quality on the Marshal and we changed it to increasing control. And now we go back to that island. We're just island hopping here. I will eat this woman, because why not? It shall be a bountiful feast for the whole court to enjoy. No part of the body shall be wasted. Everyone shall get a corner of the body. Someone's trying to kill my friend Van. Oh no. Bastards. Why would they do this? We captured a guy. A count. Well, let's ransom him. Which is good, really, because we were just slipping into really bad debt. Now it's only marginal debt. And the war should be over after this, I think. We're probably going to have enough war score. There we go. Called it. And now we have Ibiza. Because why not? Excellent. Definitely going to want time to recover before we go on to another war. Torbjorn has come of age. I guess he wasn't the one we just arranged the marriage with. There's still, like, there really isn't good options here. If it isn't the age difference, it's the alliance itself. If it isn't the alliance itself, it's the stats. I'm gonna go for some of all skills and try and find, like, someone fairly young that is also capable. I mean, this other woman from Leon, she's okay. She's a little bit older, though. Yeah, let's just go for her. At least we're then also marrying other Vikings still. Yeah, is that true Norse? -9 gold. That shouldn't take too long to recover. We should be alright. I'm thinking when we have recovered, we will conquer a little bit of Rustamid here. In fact, that's interesting. So the duchy title is just this guy here. So long as he is alive and chilling out with just his one county, Confederate partition won't be able to create the duchy and split us up, even if we control the majority of the duchy. So we could take both of these, Aranya and Hunyan. And then we could even go on to take Tanas as well, because then that's part of a different duchy. So that would be 3 counties which we could have without worrying about Confederate partition fucking us over. Pretty nice. Now would also be a good time to attack Idrisid, because they have no army. And we could get a very big duchy out of this. 5 counties. It's like the capital one as well, so probably decent development. 13, our current one is 10. Slight improvement. Oh look, Andalusia's broke. Wow. I'd love to see it. Well, maybe instead of attacking someone down here, we could start like nibbling at these kingdoms instead. We could also just go raiding here now, which is a point. We don't have to wait to be in the plus to go raiding. We can go raiding now. In fact, I'm going to go raiding in their capital, which is apparently worth 100 gold. A little bit risky, because they outnumber us by like 800 men, but we do have tier 3 quality. To try and show that up, I'm going to change this guy to focus on quality as well. We're going to have the in-debt malice, which isn't ideal. We'll have to see how it goes. Recently disembarked is ticking away here, 1 more week. There we go, so we don't have to worry about that. And it looks like... There we go, 107 gold from sieging Cordova. Or Kurtuba, as they call it. We got... Looks like we captured his court physician, which I'm happy with, because now he can become my court physician. We might as well continue raiding other places within this area. I wonder why he didn't raise an army to fight us. Or maybe his army is raised and it's just dealing with something else. I don't see what, though, because he's not being raided by anyone else. He's not in a war. So he must literally just be leaving us to raid him. Somehow the AI is gauging that we're stronger than him. So much stronger, in fact, that it's not worth even trying to fight us. Which, I gotta say, it's quite nice that the AI would think that. Not sure I have the same confidence in my own army right now. Yes. Another free commander. Even though he was just in a plot to try and kill us, we're going to recruit him and make him a new commander. And we got another commander from an event at the same time. And we're still not even at our capacity. We have room for 1 more commander. My rival is dead. Excellent. Oh, he's now raising an army, which is fine by me because now I will leave. Let's fuck off back home. Just in time to get away, I imagine. Oh, look at that. He's just like raised his army, just about to fight us, and no, we fucked off. This is the Viking way. Runestone. Yes, that one. Malia, yes. Because we were increasing control in Malia, so it is needed there. And let us return to doing that. That is what the Conquered Runestone does. You can see here, yeah, Conquest Runestone increases control growth wherever you put it. So it would have been fine there or Ibiza. I just figured we'll do Malia first, because that's already closer to being 100%. We do have our first peasant revolt rising up now. They're not happy with being ruled over by Vikings that don't follow the same religion or speak the same language. Yeah, we'll have to teach him a lesson, though. Should we try and kill Charles the Bald? Maybe send him a really bad poem. A work detailing his incompetence. Oh, we just made all his court taking the piss out of him. Love to see it. Love to see a lot of things this stream. That is my secondary phrase of the day, I reckon. Could invite one person to the plot, which would add a decent amount. And we can afford the bribe. Might as well do it if we are serious about this. And if we are, we might as well change to that. And then court intrigue as well. Got to unpause. Oh, Holstein died. Murdered. Bastard. Broke my alliance as well. Hemming can marry. Maybe we can get the alliance back straight away. Count Olaf of Leon. Fine spouse. My son Hemming. There we go. The alliance is back. Or is it? No, it's not. No, it is. Friendly fatal casualties reduced. Yes, please. Okay, how many men does this guy actually have now then? 186, so yeah, the game was lying to us there. Looks like his max is 346, which is minuscule, but I guess every little helps. Naval speed could be good. Movement speed could also be good. In fact, yeah, movement speed is probably more important. Because we might end up having to do a lot of running away. Let's also declare war here to conquer a county. Try and do this quickly, and then hopefully we can go on to Idrisid instead. So, someone's plotting to kill us, but for some reason they decide to give us the good omen instead. So we got a health boost. Thank you, Vindictive AI, that is probably Isabeau here. She has plenty of reasons to kill us. Ah. Count Sunya has sent me a gift, a lavishly decorated box filled with gold. But the gold has been covered in poison. And we are dead. Shit. What the hell? The murder plot must have had, like, really high percentage, because we just got, like, 3 events related to it back to back. Ah. I did have so much to live for. We're now playing as the remarkably more handsome Yal Gorm. Damn, rest in peace, yes. Hello, Mango. How are you doing? Well, we're still in one piece because we only control the one duchy. Doing fine. I'm doing okay. My throat is a little bit relentless today. It's making it a little bit uncomfortable to talk. I've had like a frog in my throat for like the past couple of days, just unable to clear it. But I figured I'd just get over it while streaming, but I haven't. I've just been drinking loads of water and constantly trying to clear it, but it won't go. You're like the first person to ever actually use the goal command. It's nice to see someone use it. Water is good, I agree. So what are we doing now? We're now faced with a couple of issues in the fact that we have a shitload of siblings, all possibly very jealous that we are the Jarl, all with claims, half of them raised to be very good and dangerous commanders. Now this one's an amateur steward, and this one, oh, he isn't even old enough yet. Still, he looks like he will be dangerous in battle. Oh, we are now openly cannibal as well, so that's nice. Yeah, we're just doing a random little achievement run here. A bit different than my previous CK3 streams, because I'm going a bit faster. I'm not, like, reading every event out, because I was just dedicated to actually fulfilling the objectives. We already completed one achievement, which was, if I can have a look, unlocked. A dangerous business. as a dwarf, win a Varangian adventure war anywhere outside of Europe. That was very easy, honestly. What we did was we picked Count Hastein, changed him into a custom character that was a dwarf, did a bit of raiding to build up our prestige to get to the required level, and then we did a Varangian adventure for northern Morocco, because that was within range. So yeah, quite easy to get that achievement, actually. I was thinking we might have to do it in 2 different lifetimes. So now for a little bit of fun, and to also make it so we can aim for Saga in Stone at the same time in the sort of background, we're also aiming for the Restore the Basque Faith one. Which is going to be interesting, and I just realised might conflict with a Saga in Stone, because we're probably not going to be able to raise rune stones anymore if we convert to Basque culture. Still, I think doing the Basque Faith one is going to be more fun and quicker, believe it or not. Because to do that, all we have to do is like blob a bit more with our army. The plan is to then conquer the Duchy of Armagnac in a Varangian adventure war, blob a little bit in this region, take more Basque territory, convert to Basque, maybe convert to Catholic if it's required, and then take the decision to restore the Basque Faith. Because in order to do that, you need to basically control more or less this entire area that is Basque, a little bit more that's like up here, be Basque culture, and then like I say, I'm not sure if you also need to be Catholic, but once you have that, you are then able to take the decision to restore the Basque Faith. What are we doing now? Are we doing prowess or strategy? I think strategy again, so we can maximize our army size. Don't care about any of these. 24 versus 3. Hell yeah, we're going to try and duel this person. I'm also going to lead the army. Strike Para Riposte. I'll show you how I heft an axe. Strike Para Riposte. I win. Easy peasy, 75 gold. It's a good job we're actually starting this war, like, basically as soon as... Well, picking up this war, basically, as soon as our dad started it. Because it's going to be 1 extra county for us, since we're down to 1 now, thanks to the inheritance. I don't suppose this war will be difficult, because we have a decent army at the moment. I think we will be going to smash this army after we've finished the siege, because they're going for our capital, which is a little bit scary. Any day now. And there we go. I just completely randomly remembered. I still haven't checked over the Victoria Free Q&A session, what they did on Reddit. I was thinking I'd leave it until later, because there's no point trying to read it as it's live and happening, because then they wouldn't have even answered every question. Whereas if I look later, at least it's, you know, said and done, and there won't be anything new to look forward to. So I'll definitely have to give that a check out after stream. I should not have done that. Thankfully, I was able to enforce demands. Oh wait, no, he was just the mayor, not the emir. I thought I accidentally ransomed the emir back straight away, which I thought was maybe what was giving us 100% war score. Nah, never mind. Rambling. We don't need to increase control in Malia anymore because we don't even control it. We'll leave that to our vassal. Instead, we will focus on Hunyan. Oh, look at that name placement. I don't know why it's doing that. It could very easily just say Rith across there. But for some reason it wants to sort of curve like that. Maybe to match the fact that the capital's up there, and then this city's like down here, so... Not sure why it's doing that. Oh, we have lost like... Oh god, we lost nearly 1,000 men thanks to the succession. That's not great. Terrible even. And we're also piss poor now. Yeah, we're not even like waiting to recover the men, and we're just losing 2 gold a month. Ah, guess we gotta resort to raiding again. Oh well. Raiding is in the blood, it is what we Vikings do best. We have no quarrel with raiding. For anyone watching that's wondering why I don't just click raise all as raiders, that is like a habit I've developed semi-recently. Because if you do raise all as raiders, it doesn't actually include special troops. So if you're playing as like Hastein, whose half of his army is comprised of special troops, then you're missing out on half of your army as raiders. Whereas if you just select to raise all as the army and then manually toggle it as raiders, then you get the full map. Obviously that doesn't apply to us right now because we have no special units, but like I say, it's just a habit I formed. I think it's probably a good one because if you are in the situation where you do have special units, you're not missing out on any. We got a weapon just now, which is nice. We need concubines, because under concubine limit means we're losing out on a tiny bit of prestige. Frankly, since we're technically feudal, I think. Yeah, we're feudal, so we don't really care about losing that tiny bit of prestige. If we were still tribal, I'd probably do it, because then you'd be paying for your men-at-arms with prestige rather than gold. But since we're not, it doesn't bother me too much. We're making a decent amount of prestige anyway. Another artifact. Ah, bad one. I don't want to lose piety and clergy opinion. It's not worth it in my books. Another ransom as well. Delicious. I don't know why I said delicious to things like that. It's a bit of a strange word choice now I think about it. Oh, we can make our sister? Yeah, my sister into a shield maiden. And she would be a decent enough knight. Mental breakdown? Ah, whatever. I can live with it. It's only the... Oh god, another mental issue. My son Ingimar has been murdered. Lots of murders happening in the Rift Court. Including, of course, our dad, who we were just playing as. Ah, since we're now in Morocco, we do have the benefit of smoking dank kush as a way to lose stress. However, Confider has, like... I mean, it does have downsides. Especially because we take managed grief for 5 years alongside it. I do actually sort of care about stewardship because we need the money. Yeah, I'm actually going to pick Confide. We'll just have to push through the -1 in every skill for the time being. Has Asta agreed to become a shield maiden? Ah, she has, good. Let's do it matrilineally so she stays in our court, because she might be able to serve as one of our commanders now. In fact, no, we don't want her as a commander, we just want her as a knight, but to have that we still have to force her to lead, because she isn't at the moment. I guess she can marry some, like, decent commander herself. This random Serbian mayor? No, he's a mayor, so he won't come to court. Sissy? Looks like a bit of a sissy to me. Terrible joke. How about my marshal? That's fine. We don't get any new characters from it, but they're all pretty terrible anyway. I was really hoping I'd see someone with good traits in that list, but there wasn't any. Right, how much loot do we have? 77, we've still got a way to go. We could just keep raiding all these counties in Morocco. I'm happy to do this because it means we're weakening one of our stronger neighbours here. Even if just indirectly. We are going to have to, like, try and bulk up again at some point so we can... right, where are we going? Here, yeah. So we can consider taking on Francia to carry out the plan I've made. They do have like 5k oh, 6,500 now. Granted, some of those are mercenaries, but still. It's a very dangerous army we'd be fighting. Certainly not in a position yet to take them on. If we bulk out a bit in Morocco, maybe take like Idrisid, like take this entire duchy, then we might be able to. That said, we're not doing too great on domain limit capacity here. I guess that's just because... Oh, we don't even actually have that bad stewardship. I guess it's just bad enough that it, like, knocks us down a peg. Oh no, we only gain 1 from 9. Ah. No, don't go over there. Go there. Ransom, of course. Can we ransom her? We should be able to. Oh, he just wouldn't accept it. Is it because he's greedy? Yes, greedy. Well, the heartless bastard won't even pay the ransom for his own wife, even though he has the money. Because I'm pretty sure she would only be worth 10 gold as the wife of a mayor. What about him? Oh, probably just can't afford the ransom. Yeah, minus 11. And then that is also a child, so... Yes, give me more loot. I'm starting to think maybe it would be worth going for the development option for that, because we are going to be here for a little bit longer than expected. But maybe not that much longer, so I'm not sure. Let's raise a runestone as well. I want to lose stress, so we'll do that one. And we'll do it in Hunyan, because we're trying to increase control here. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Still losing a shitload of money. Might have to, like, see about murdering and stealing land from our brothers here. I've been summoned back by a second ping that I saw a bit late. There was a second ping? Ah, why was there a second ping? I know why there was a second ping. Because half an hour ago, OBS decided to shit its pants and die. I don't know why, the bitrate just dropped for like 5 minutes to 0, and then randomly came back. Sorry about the ping, brat. Yes. Chivalry dominance. My throat isn't feeling great. I think streaming has potentially made it a little bit worse. Oh well, it's trial by fire. Who are we going to make our brother marry? A nobody, I think, because I too sometimes decide to shit my pants and die. Don't we all? You know, sometimes you just have one of those days, don't you, where it feels that the best option, the only option for your life at the moment is to shit your pants and just die. I don't really know who we want him to... Maybe we just use my filter. I didn't really feel like... Oh, shit, look at that. No one even meets the requirements. How about we now sort by age and get someone... 4 people. Jesus. Okay, go for... don't go for them, then. No, don't do that. I just never go through with it. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. It was a little bit of a drastic course of action to suggest doing it. Yeah, I guess sorting by age is still fine. We'll just go... How about the albino Muslim woman here? Count Hemming's spy master. Sure. Oh no, I'm ill. Okay, I'm healed. Sort of. Not really. Huge boost to counter severe penalty. I don't know if huge is better than severe. I think it might be because our health is set to good. So yeah, it's just like fully countering our illness. If only I had that in real life. Did we set a personal deity? Yeah, we went for Ul again. I didn't actually read what that scheme was. Okay. They must have just cancelled it straight away. Ooh, 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 ooh. We like this. We no longer have to worry about... Or at least we don't have to directly worry about 6,000 Frenchmen. Because now we can just deal with 1,000... Well, I guess these guys are also French, but... Occitan. Yeah. So... Maybe the plan goes into motion now as soon as we have 1,000 prestige. That should be very easy. In fact, if we go raiding as well, we can build up a bit of a war chest. Oh, cool. The chat is disconnecting again. Oh, cool. The stream is dying again. Am I alive still? Hello? I've just refreshed the... I don't know if this is working out. OBS, please. Brat, if you're still here, can you hear me right now? Glad we're understanding each other. I just noticed you're the only person... OBS, stop. Stop. OBS, please. Stay at 6,000. Stop dipping. I just noticed you're the only person in Discord with council member role. Seems like a useful role. Yes, it is good. It doesn't really do anything yet. It gives me access to one channel, which is just totally empty. I made it for, like, future-proofing if I ever wanted to add staff members to manage Discord for me. But I don't think it's necessary at the moment. You can hear me? I'll let you know if it changes. Did I, like, fluctuate at all? Because OBS was telling me that it was shitting its pants and dying again. And judging by the viewer count, someone else saw that as well. Don't know who to go raiding against. This guy, possibly. Also, my chat isn't updating now. Even better. Let me, like, close the app and open it again. I knew the stream would have issues. From the very beginning, when it was, like, hard to even get going. Oh wait, of course, I can't raid these guys. I have a truce against them. Well, let's go raiding in Mallorca instead. Brat, can you do me a favour and just send a message? Anything. So I can see if my chat is working. I'm trying to, like, minimise the amount of time I spend tabbed out because it probably doesn't look great if anyone, by chance, happens to check my stream out in that moment. 16 years old. And yes, sorry for the continuous clearing of the throat. It's still not good. This is a message. Okay, good. It is working. Thank you. Okay, the raiding continues. I'm almost certain this stream won't be going on for much longer because it's just plagued with issues and my throat is like unrelenting. I can at least like be confident your throat clearing doesn't bother me at all. Okay, I'm glad to hear it. It's just I've been doing it a lot, like constantly throughout the entire stream. I realise that it's not the nicest thing to listen to if you do notice it. I know, like, when I've checked out small streamers before, I've just, like... like, the worst case scenario, it's been they hardly talk and you just hear, like, dad sounds throughout it, so, like, coughing and sniffling and snorting, and it's just like, oh, God. Please. I just, like, dread to think that that's what people are experiencing for my stream. Who's this guy gonna marry? 8-year-old girl? Sure. Go for it, lad. Alright. The raiding continues onwards. Yes, I'll join your war. Spoilers, I won't. It was a lie. A betrayal. Ah. Don't even know who the marriages are at this point. I just accept them and do them on autopilot. All I care about right now is making some money. Can I ransom him? Nope. Can I ransom him? Nope. Her husband still isn't willing to pay for her release, so I say we eat her instead. Now he probably regrets it. Where are we going to raid now? Let's intervene in this war for the name of money. Or in the name of money. In any other stream, someone saying that, sure, this adult can marry this 8-year-old would be clip-worthy, but in this stream, it's just not even noteworthy anymore. Yeah, I mean, CK2 was even better. Like, when I was playing CK2, I had so many, like, quotable moments, which are still, like, there as clips. Like, there's, like, one of my favourite ones is, it's not as bad as I remember, but, like, Hoy clipped it, where it's just saying that there's so many people I want to kill right now I want to kill this child. I want to kill so-and-so. You're buffering now. Oh, I am buffering. Not sure if that's you or me, though. Nope, that is me. I don't know if you can hear me right now. But in case you can't, there's a chat message. Oh god, why? Bitrate is fine. Jeez, OBS, please. Why is it doing this tonight? Is it still doing it? I don't think it's doing it anymore, is it? I just, like, tabbed out and moved the screen and... I can hear you? Okay. It was just a short buffer. For me, it was, like, for ages. I was, like, tabbed out watching it just then, and it was, like, really far behind. I've just refreshed. And... yeah, I think I'll probably end the stream soon because I don't want to have to keep dealing with this, and it's just, you know, not the best stream if it keeps on happening. Anyway. I would like to, like, conquer the duchy in France, which I wanted, so it'd be a shame if I didn't manage that. It's telling you to rest your throat, I think. Maybe. Maybe. And 153 gold, that's okay. But we don't have to go all the way to Morocco, we can disband here. Is it still fine? Yeah, it's fine. Also, the frame rate is looking better now I'm in windowed mode. I know you said you can't notice, like, frame rates much anyway. And, it already did improve it when I added those 2 extra commands to OBS before. But now it really is, like, running at a speed which I like. It's just, I think, in between... you know, it's got to deal with all the buffering and stuff that for some reason I'm experiencing this stream. Oh, wow, 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 even better. Aquitaine just decided to kill itself, so now we have an even smaller target. Unfortunately, they do have a bigger army than me right now. Somehow. Okay, the game is still smooth. I am, like, hyper paranoid now of the quality of the stream. I've got enough reason to be because, you know, various issues now constantly throughout the stream. What are these marriage candidates? Jeez, they're so bad. Just going for random women and girls at this point because they're all just indistinguishable from one another. They're all so, like, terrible. I'm gonna shoot my shot here. Oh no, I'm not. I'm at war. Who am I at war with? Oh, Guy! Guy, please! I agreed to join this goddamn war and now I can't do my Varangian adventure. What a bastard. And there's like no way I can leave this war. All I can hope for is he dies, because the odds are he's gonna lose, not win. So either he oh wait, yeah, not dies, I mean gets captured. That's a little bit weird, impassable terrain. I guess it's meant to just represent, like, really bad, like, bogs and marshland, because, you know, it's just marshland. That's what that texture is. Same as this. Wetlands. But I guess it's just meant to be really bad, like, impassable marshland. Like, that's why it's got mud mixed in as well. I didn't know these were a thing. I mean, it makes sense. I imagine, like, there is parts of sub-Saharan Africa which are so, like, boggy that you can't realistically march an army through or settle a city in. Much less a tribe. I'm going to... well, I'm not sure if I can be bothered waiting around for... oh, is it buffering again by any chance? Oh, it is. Outstanding. $3,400... oh, 12,000 kilobits a second. Amazing. What is OBS doing? 6,000? Okay. It should be back now. I think. Let me refresh my browser. Oh, this is fucking awful. Oh, I think it's back now. I haven't noticed anything. Wait, really? When I tap... Wait, so... Right, it was, like, perfectly fine for you then, like... Like, even when I, like, tabbed out and it was still... You could see, like, the animations, like, running smoothly and everything. Because when I tabbed out, OBS said it, like, shit the bed and it went down to 0 kilobits per second, and I tabbed into Chrome and, like, on my stream dashboard, and that was also, like, crashed and buffering. And you didn't notice anything, like... My voice didn't cut out or out, you heard me, like, complaining and... It's just, like, testing me now, just toying with me. Shimmy, you're right, anyway. My paranoia is, like, getting the best of me. I think this is a cursed stream. It's not meant to be. I think I'll have to exercise it and put it down now. I have to admit, I wasn't paying 100% attention as I was looking at something else, but I would have noticed buffering, I'm pretty sure. Right. Okay. Well... I don't know, like, if there was, like, a period where I wasn't talking, that could have been buffering, because even though I try and, like, calm it down a little bit, I can't help but talk near constantly while streaming, so I feel like it would have been noticeable if I did stop talking for, like, 10 seconds or something like that. Or if there wasn't, like, me clearing my throat at all. I want to do this goddamn war, and then I want to end the stream. I don't just want to end it now, because it feels a bit cut short. But there isn't a way to do it. I just have to... See, it is, like, buffering again really badly on my end. I'm just, like, tabbed out. Oh no, maybe it was just because I didn't refresh. Oh, I can't deal with this, man. My old man heart can't take it. It's just testing me too much. Yes, Gunnar, enjoy life. It's terrible. A Jarl may pick his own council. May I? Located vassals? Fired? No. Ugh. We're stressed out as well. Much like me in real life right now, I am at stress level 1. That said, lose stress and gain money. There we go, problem solved. He's actually nearly lost. I am a little bit excited here. Progress is being made towards his defeat, and thus my beginning of a Varangian adventure that's almost certainly going to fail. I'm not actually that outnumbered. I do have quality going for me. I don't even know if that was the best option in the event, just that. I love this option. It's fucking elbows, ribs, wheeze. You have to go to sleep now. Oh, okay. Understandable. Well, thanks for popping by into the stream anyway, brat. Even throughout all these issues and the paranoia of issues, which may or may not even be justified anymore, I don't know. I appreciate you stopping by and being in the chat. As always, it's nice to see you and chat to you. Disgruntled vassal. No, I don't want disgruntled vassals. I lost disgruntled vassals. Ah, whatever. 67%. Talk to you tomorrow, presumably. Presumably. Yes, probably. I'll have to try and think of a game to play much more in advance, because I probably won't want to do more achievement hunting. This is probably going to be like more one-off and like few and far between as like sort of filler streams. So hopefully I'll think of something to play. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, bro. And again, if you plan on streaming at all, do feel free to post it in my Discord. More than welcome to. 86%, another step closer towards our own war. But if I just bash it on speed 5 real quick, it'll happen sooner. Minus 100. Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Time to go to France. Back to the motherland. We fled there in the first place, and now we're going back. We think our dad made a terrible decision coming to Morocco, and we've decided to undo it. Anyway, I'm gone now. See you later, brat. Oh wait, just had another big buffer, and now the video quality and FPS has just died. Oh, now it's better. Very confusing. I told you, it just keeps going up and down. Yeah, see you later, brat. I don't know if you even heard my big long message about saying goodbye before, so... Do I want to do Armagnac? I said Armagnac because then it's... You know, these are actually counties which you need to do the decision. Nah, I'm gonna do Armagnac. Okay, we're going back to France. Kicking and screaming, we're dragging our family back. The Petty King of East Anglia has joined, which hopefully shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we're nearly here. We're very fast sailors. Or, yeah, sailors is fine. I did want to go straight for the capital, as always. Oh, and we could have actually done it if I stopped and looked and saw that the Garonne River does actually border it. Oh well, at least we can take out the English. Yeah, there we go. We actually just wiped out their army. Okay, yeah, I am going to embark again, go down the river, go around, and then take the capital. Wait. Yeah, do that. There. Okay, so we were going to take attrition then because it wanted to go into this county for one tile. Oh, he's picked a fight with us. The Battle of Dax. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Ah, God. Okay, I don't think I can be bothered. That warrior's probably redeemable through some weird magic, and if not, like I said earlier, it's not the end of the world. Just pay reparations and whatever and try again later. But right now, I cannot be fucked. In between the issues with the stream and my sore throat, I think I'm done tonight. So let me just bash on the end screen like there's no tomorrow. And quit CK3. Yeah, that was a little bit of a disaster of a stream. Definitely not my best. Even right now as I'm quitting, apparently OBS is shitting the bed and dying. So I'm not even sure if anyone can hear this, present or future. So I will just say quick and briefly, thank you to everyone that came tonight. I know it wasn't the best stream, so it's even more appreciated that you would join and try and tolerate it for as long as you did. I genuinely do mean that. Thank you so much for coming in, giving me your time. I promise not all streams are this terrible. This was just a cursed stream, not meant to be apparently. So with that said, I am now going to end it and give my throat a rest. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.